AI's 7 creative ideas to reduce obesity globally. So you probably heard of the new chat or the open AI and all that stuff. It's currently being offered. So if you want to sign up, you can go sign up yourself and ask it any kind of question you want. One thing that was on my mind, what I wanted to know, what the AI was going to say was, how can we create a reduce the obesity globally? So I asked, this is how I phrased the question, and it does help the way you phrase the question really helps it to know how to answer you. And before I go too far, if you want to talk to a human, myself, for a 20-minute complimentary call all about your situation, whether you want to reduce body fat, want to build muscle, get healthier, whatever it is that you're wanting to do physically, and you want to talk to someone, myself, a person, a human being, for a complimentary 20-minute call, send me a message. I think it's over there. Send me a message to this number, 520-400-9573, or message me on the social media. This is currently going out to YouTube and a couple places, different places on Facebook. So if you're interested in that call, because I know that there are a lot of people that are suffering from being overweight, and there are a lot of overweight related issues. So if that is you and you're watching this and you want to have a conversation with me, please consider reaching out right now. Doesn't matter what time of day or night it is. Send me a message. Just message me the word FIT, F-I-T. That's all you have to do, and I'll get back to you and we'll set up a time. So the question I asked AI was obesity. Let's see, here it is. Let's go back a little bit more. Okay. So I said, got any creative ideas to reduce obesity globally? And then it starts off and says, obesity is a complex issue that requires a multifaceted approach to address it. And I've always felt that way. Here are some creative ideas to reduce obesity globally, right? I'm going to check, make sure we have volume here in a minute. Check. Okay. Hopefully. So the number one thing it says right there, you see right there, it says, yeah, we have volume. It shows the number one thing that it recommends us to do is encourages physical activity. Even the artificial intelligence is saying it encourages us all to do physical activity. So think about that. Whatever that means for you, physical activity, that's the number one thing artificial intelligence suggests to do, physical activity. So if that's you, take that to heart. So, and it goes on to say that sometimes as coaches, if you're watching this as a coach or someone who wants to implement change in this area, this is kind of the point of view that it's talking to us from. Encouraging people to engage in physical activity regularly can help reduce obesity. Governments can create more opportunities for physical activity by building parks, public gyms, bike lanes. The city I live in does a really good job of this. This is something we have to take on globally. But if you are an employer, employers can also promote physical activity by offering incentives for employees who walk or bike to work. That's interesting. Not many people want to think. I would think maybe I would suggest, because not many people want to walk or bike to work, and that's not possible for a lot of people, but maybe per activity, like so many steps a day. You do, 7,000 steps and you get this incentive, right? Or you exercise and you can create these like an incentive basis type exercising plan, So then encouraging physical activity is the number one thing artificial intelligence recommends, right? Nutritional education. Most of you watching this have access to either Netflix, Amazon Prime, and YouTube, right? So here are 3 documentaries I'm going to encourage you to watch, and would love to get your feedback after you watch this. I'd love to get your feedback to see what you think about this. Number 1 is the Game Changers. That's going to give you a good perspective on a performance point of view for nutrition. Forks Over Knives is going to look at a health perspective, and Dominion is going to look at from the animal's perspective. So I encourage you to watch these 3 documentaries. After you watch these documentaries, you more than likely will change your behavior. You'll do better. Okay. And going forward, I recommend ongoing nutritional education. YouTube is a ton of reference. Anything you've ever wanted to know about nutrition. If you have a coach, you can learn from there. There's just a lot available at your fingertips, right at your phone or your computer. And you can look up whatever you want to look up. I mean, I wish I could learn as fast as AI learns. I would just like to just download it all. I consume it as fast as I can, I realize there's still a lot to learn in nutrition. So if I feel like I have a lot to learn with nutrition, you probably could learn something too. So I encourage you to consider pursuing nutrition education. Just educate yourself nutritionally. You can start by watching these documentaries. Take a screenshot of this and consider watching these 3, and then build from there. Watch other things. And we can talk about it if you want other suggestions, but those are the top 3 to consider at the beginning. Nutrition education is crucial in reducing obesity. Government and nonprofit organizations can offer free or low-cost nutritional education classes, and that's my intention. One thing I'm aiming to bring to these channels: low-cost, free education to you watching this right in your home. You can watch this on your phone or laptop. Educate people about eating healthy and the habits and the importance of a balanced diet. So this is some of the content I intend to bring to my channels, that wherever you're watching this from. Number 2, so think about this. Number 1, artificial intelligence's number 1 recommendation is encourage physical activity. Number 2 is nutrition education. That's number 1. Number 2, if you focus right there on those 2, you're going to be well on your way to having success. Number 3, healthy food options. You want to have healthy food options. I'm going to potentially be doing a kitchen video soon at some point and just kind of share with you. But I do have a nutrition shorts on my channel on YouTube. But there's so many right now. There's so many healthy food options. It's ridiculous. There are so many healthy food options. If you're not eating healthy food, I feel like you're just being lazy, because there's so many healthy food options. So I encourage you to lean towards the healthy food options, choose those areas, and discard best you can on the unhealthy. Making healthy food options more accessible and affordable can help reduce obesity. See, this is where I feel like my next chapter of what I'm going to be working on as well is being involved with some of this. Governments can incentivize supermarkets and grocery stores. See, this is what we, as promoters, as fitness enthusiasts, as people that care about the health of our country, in the USA and in the globe and the whole world, every government can incentivize supermarkets and grocery stores that offer more fresh fruits and vegetables and health food options. See, the problem is, what I have seen is that the government is paying and subsidizing meat and dairy. Boo, boo. Subsidizing that, while what we want as health enthusiasts, the people that are on board with this, that are promoting this kind of thing, we feel like we want the governments to promote and subsidize more fresh fruits and vegetables and health food options. I personally, and you're probably not going to like me for saying this, but I personally feel like, meat and dairy should be taxed, higher tax than the other. They take a lot of resources. And that's part of the big problem. But that's a little bit more advanced thinking, but it's something you should consider looking into because it's true. It costs a lot of food. It costs a lot of resources to offer meat and dairy. It costs a lot. It's not even a financial good option. So anyway, number 3, health food options. We want our governments to incentivize supermarkets and grocery stores. See, that's going to be the trick. That's one big trick, to incentivize supermarkets and grocery stores to offer more fresh fruits and vegetables and healthy food options. Additionally, schools can provide healthier food options for students. That is a whole nother world. Don't get me started. That's a whole nother thing. But there are a lot of schools that are getting on board with healthier food options. Students, children, people under 18 understand, probably even a lot of times, not all of them, but when presented with this type of information, when presented with this type of basic information, we're going to choose to eat healthier food options, like more fruits and vegetables, more healthier food options. Number 4, social support. Providing social support to individuals struggling with obesity can help maintain their lifestyles. And that's something that I'm working on as a health coach, to create a more social support for those struggling with obesity. And I know it's a struggle. I hear it every day. But the thing is got to put one foot in front of the other. Sometimes you can't see the whole staircase as you're going up the staircase. You can't see the top staircase, but you can see the next step. And that's what I want you to see, is the next step. And however you do it, create a social support system for yourself for that. And that's what reach out to me. I can be your social support system. Imagine us working together, right? How awesome would that be? I'll be honored. Support groups and online communities can provide a safe space for people to share their experiences and offer encouragement. Number 5, public awareness campaigns. This is something that's been laid on my heart. So as things develop in my business, I feel led to create more public awareness campaigns that can create awareness around the risk of obesity and encourage people to take action. I feel like I have a good idea on how to do that. And it takes some resources that I'm working on. So God willing, but that's what we need to be doing. All of us, if you're a fitness promoter, be the public awareness campaign. And that's create that awareness. Take action wherever you can do it, locally, in person, online, whatever you can do. Do it in person and online. Governments and nonprofit organizations can run public service announcements on TV, radio, and social media to spread the message. And that's what I feel like we should be doing as fitness promoters. Number 6, workplace wellness programs. If you own a business, employers can implement workplace wellness programs that promote healthy lifestyle. These programs can include gym memberships, healthy food options in the cafeteria, and health coaching services like working with me, right? If you own a business and you're interested in creating a workplace wellness program, I would love to talk to you about that. I have great ideas on how to do this at a very low cost option, but very high value, a lot of benefits. So if you own a business and you're interested in having a workplace wellness program implemented in your business, please reach out to me. My phone number is right over here. I think it's over here. I think it's right there. I get it's backwards sometimes on the screen. My number is right there. Text me the word FIT, F-I-T. I'll contact you. We'll talk about it. We'll set up a nice plan for your employees, because that's the thing. We want them healthy. That's good for you. It's good for them. It's good for the country. It's good for the world. Number 7, healthy lifestyle incentives. Governments and employers can offer incentives to encourage people to maintain a healthy lifestyle. That's part of my plan, is that as you do healthy activities, you get rewards, right? These incentives can include discounts on health insurance premiums, cash rewards for achieving health goals, and gym membership discounts. And you can be creative. There's lots of ways to be creative for rewards, depending on what kind of business you have. You can create some rewards. And the thing is you can create some incentive for your people to be healthy and fit. And for a conclusion, AI says, overall, reducing obesity requires a combination of individual and systemic changes. That is so important to understand. If you are an individual, it's up to you to take action. Reach out to me, reach out to someone else, do it yourself. Let AI help you. Whatever you can do, do it. Do something as an individual. But then we also do need systemic changes, particularly in my country, in the USA. We can do way better making incentives for better vegetables and fruits and healthier foods for farmers and supermarkets. That's the thing. That's what we're learning right now, is where do the incentives need to go? To the supermarkets? So the supermarkets need to get a break when they're buying healthy stuff. So then because they're the buyers, right? So governments can incentivize supermarkets and grocery stores. That's the systemic change. So instead of paying money from our taxes to the meat and dairy, boo, we can pay subsidies towards supermarkets and grocery stores, where they can buy more fresh fruits and vegetables and healthy food options. That's the systemic change we need. So that's the kind of talk we need to be having with our politicians. So that's just kind of the thought process. Okay, so this is it, like it says right here, obesity is a complex issue. It requires a multifaceted approach to address it. And here are the 7 ways. So you'll be seeing me talk about these things going forward. I just wanted to review this with you. And whether you are currently feeling you have over a 30 BMI and you are obese, these are some things you can do. If you are a fitness promoter, which I know a lot of people on my pages are fitness promoter, these are some things that you can do to help spread the word, right? And then also, too, I did ask it. I'll just kind of throw this out there because I am vegan. And so creating a vegan world, how do we create? I said, and this falls in line with the other healthier, not being obese. Got any creative ideas on creating a vegan world? I'll just share this with you real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. Creating a vegan world will require significant change in various aspects of society, including food systems, culture, and policies. And here are some creative ideas to promote a vegan world. Number 1, education. I'm just going to summarize. Number 2, vegan food festivals. Number 3, collaboration in restaurants. Number 4, government policies. Number 5, social media campaigns. Number 6, animal sanctuaries. Number 7, vegan fashion. So these are some of the topics I'm going to be talking about during this year right now. That's my goal. So is to be sharing and teaching around these 2 key areas: how to reduce obesity with you personally and globally. And also to how to be not just how to do that, but even how to be your best fitness self. I'm bringing that heat too. So it's how to be your best fitness self, but then also, of course, you don't want to be obese. And then also, how can we create this vegan world? And it's these things right here. And we're going to be talking about all this. All right. So if you have any questions or anything you want to share, please say hello. Let us know where you're coming from or anything. Anything you can do helps kick up the algorithm. So if you like the video or if you share the video, comment on the video, all that thing tells the AI universe that you like this and you want other people to see it. So if you want to do something for someone else that might need some help, give it a like or a comment or a share and pass it along. And appreciate your time and your energy. That's going to be it for now. So remember to consider watching these documentaries right here. And I'll be back. Bye for now.